Welcome to BISP Solutions. I am Anjali, and in today's video, we are going to load the data in Capital module of EPBCS application by using data management. Let me show you my data file. So this is my data file in which I have taken two accounts, repair and maintenance. My asset class is vehicle, asset detail is global, entity is sales US, scenario is plan, project is no project, currency is USD, version is working, and amount, I've given the following amounts. Okay, so before moving ahead, we have to make sure that we have defined all the dimensions present in our capital module in this data file. Let's go to our application. So this is the home page. From here, click on navigator, and under integration, click on data management. Under setup tab, register your source system. I have already registered my source system. You can do this by clicking on add and giving here the source system name and source system type. Okay, click on save, and that is how you can register your source system. Moving ahead with registering a target application. So I have registered my target application, which is LM EPBCS. We can add target application by clicking on add. Since we are loading the data, we have to click on local. We have to provide the type here and the prefix. All right. So once we have registered a target application, next step is going to import format under integration setup. So under import format, we click on add and give our import format. So we can give here the name of our import format, our source, the file type, and the target, and then save this information. As soon as we add the import format, my import format is LMIMP. Okay, so here we can give the mapping for all the members. Like for account, I have given field number 1 because in my data file, I have account in column number 1. And similarly, you can do the process with asset class, detail, entity, and rest of the dimension members. Okay, so I have given field numbers for all of them for my import format. Save this information and let's move to location. So in location, we can add a new location by clicking on add, and in location details, I will give the name, the import format. From here, I can select my import format and then I'll click on OK. My functional currency. Okay, save this information and my location is created. So my location is LM LOC, which I have already created. Next, we'll check our period mapping. This is auto fetch data, okay, in which the source period is mapped with the target. Next is category mapping. Okay, so just check this. Generally, the data comes on monthly basis from ERP. So I have given the frequency as monthly. Okay. Now let's move towards workflow tab and we'll map the dimension members. So I have mapped all the dimension members. I've given like mapping for all of them, for account also, and for all other members, we have to give the mapping. So before giving the mapping, we need to make sure that our location is correct. So we'll choose our location. The correct period and category. Category is OEP plan. Click on OK. So for account, I have done explicit mapping here. Okay. For all other dimension members, I've given like mapping. We can click on all mappings here and we can check, like for asset class, see this is like mapping, for asset detail, like mapping. So for all the members, I've given like mapping except the account. For account, I have given explicit mapping. You can also give like mapping. So once we are done with this, we'll click on data load rule and import our file. So first we need to create the data load rule by clicking on add. We give here the name, the correct category, our import format, okay, and our file. From by clicking on select, we can import our file. Click on save. So my file was lmdlr, which I already imported. When the file is saved, when I click on save, the next step is clicking on execute. So when I execute the data, I click on import from source and export to target. I'll give my start period and my end period. So my data is only for a month, Jan 22. So I'll do that and click on run. I've already done that process to save our time. And after doing this, we'll check that our data is exported to target from workbench. Click on data load workbench. And as we can see, our data is successfully exported from staging. All right. So this is how we can load the data in capital module of EPBCS application. That's all for the day. Thank you. Have a great day.